People are going to think this is set up and it's
This is genuinely
100%
not
genuine.
set up.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if that's a Y-food delivery right now.
Hello folks, welcome back to Skinworkx. Well, this week we have got something new for you. Skinworkx on tour. And where we're heading?
Scotland.
No.
Ireland.
No.
Poland?
We're going to drop Patrick back off at Poland. No, we're not really. We're actually heading down to Matt Armstrong's workshop. After doing many tattoo conventions and stuff and portable tattoos, we've decided we're going to corner a section of his garage off, or his unit where he works, and hopefully do him a new tattoo. This way we get to have a little look round, see what it's all about, and maybe let you guys into a few little secrets. We've got about another hour to go, so we'll film a little bit more when we get closer. So we're literally 5 minutes away, we're just round the corner. We're really looking forward to seeing what's in this unit. What's in this unit that you guys haven't seen before.
Well, we're a bit of a dilemma here. We've come in a van. Don't know how we're getting on because Matt's buying it. Can someone come get us? Taxi or bus?
Jan, what are we doing? Are we selling van?
Depends what he's going to let us take home, to be fair.
Take that for him, yeah. Two of you push it. Yeah, the van's staying here, so it's committed. This is nice. Yeah, I'm going to be the best boyfriend ever if I get this. So.
And I'm going to be worst.
Yeah.
I'll go get it.
Oh yeah, if you come.
Or if you get in with us, you could drive it back if you want to sell it.
2 a.m. drive home.
Just sleep in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get this luxury.
this is nice, isn't it?
But how are we getting home?
Yeah.
We're walking.
Alcantara room. Place in the Range Rover, but she uses the Range Rover to get logs and everything for like the fire at home and put all her crap in. But that's a bit too nice to do all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
In. So she was like, I want a van. So like, that's why I've been looking for a van. But then this is almost too nice for it.
Well,
this is a perfect.
it's a good story,
I feel
yeah.
like we should, yeah. Let's film on. Oh, you've got your this absolutely mint transporter, and I've never bought. Well, it's been a long time since I bought a mint car, and he's definitely selling it to me if you'd like. The lads have come over from Skinworkx to do the rest. So we did the GT3 tattoo on this side, and now we're going for the Murcielago tattoo on this side. But that's beside the point, because they've turned up in this absolutely sick van. And Hannah has been dying for a van. Drives the Range Rover around, she's been dying for a van, and I think this is going to be perfect. Right now, she's stuck in Mallorca on a hen do with my sister, and I think it'd be perfect to buy this and surprise her with it and pick her up at the airport. And kind of the only reason I'm doing this, and you're probably watching this now, Hannah, is that I bought another car, and I'm on a car buying ban, and I bought another car. So if I buy this, I feel like it cancels that out, doesn't it? She'll be so happy that she's got this that she'll forget I've bought another car.
So can someone please tell me what is happening? We've come here to do Matt a tattoo, have a little look around his unit. Now before we've even started, he's trying to buy me van. Do I sell it? We'll see. If this comes off, I'll be heading straight over to my favourite garage, Phantom Motors, to get myself a new car.
It's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
It's I don't think camera will probably do it justice, especially on certain angles and stuff.
Yeah. No, people need to see it in real life. Like, I think we've just posted that video, the first video out, and it done. And I think people are still like, I hate it. What they need to do, we're going to post another video of it, but yeah, it's definitely one of them that you need to see in person to appreciate it.
It's just
it looks
unbelievable.
Absolutely nuts. Like, it's like my favourite car to look at the minute out of all mine. Like, you can look at it and it just looks mental.
Yeah.
Every different angle you look at it, like
you could never compare it to any other.
It looks crazy. It looks crazy. I can't imagine what it would look like if you're driving and that's in your rear view mirror and it's just like that wide. Like,
You'll see when we drive it home today.
yeah, no, Matt used to do like bits at Wheelmania, you know where I get my wheels from. So he's doing like the media and stuff for that, and then I just nicked him.
So that's how you first met?
Yeah, he was doing like freelancing.
Yeah, I met you
yeah.
at like 60k subs, I think I met Matt when he had the Bentley, and then started doing like the cinematic reveal stuff, and then Matt was like, we need someone. I was like, why not? Because I was trying to do my own business and it was going well, but I was stuck in my bedroom all the time. So
Yeah.
So I was like, I enjoy it. I want to do YouTube, so.
Yeah, it's like he was doing like part-time first. So I can't even remember what
I was doing the Facebook,
yeah.
the merch designs, the cinematics.
Yeah.
And then he was like, okay, you may as well.
And then was like, yeah, may as well do it full time. And then like literally, he went full time in December. And then I said to him, I was like, oh yeah, by the way, sometimes we do some road trips which you'll need to come out on and that. And then like January comes, I was like, oh, I bought a GT3 in Florida, so we're going there. So next thing, we went Florida, and then we went Florida once, come back. Then we had to go to Sweden to do drifting in the Porsche. I was like, oh yeah, we're going there now. So literally, like from being in his bedroom, then it like literally, then was like,
we've been to like 8 countries.
We went like Florida, then we went Sweden, then we went back Florida, and then we come back from Florida.
We did 2 Nürburgring.
We went Nürburgring. Where else we go? Like Hannah does all like the merch stuff, and then like now as well, like all like the brand deals and dealing with brands and stuff, like Matt sorts all that out. So like, and it's much better that way, because if I'm negotiating with a brand, I'm shit at it. Like, I'm not very good at it. But because like if the brand does me editing, I'll just go, oh, that's it, done. I won't do it. Like, you know, like, I'll just pull the plug in. Any stress, I'm just like, no, I just want to make the videos.
Yeah.
So I can't bother to deal with that, but Matt deals with it, negotiates with them, and then also it's much better to negotiate if Matt's negotiating for me, he can say, oh well, Matt does this many views and this, that and the other, whereas I look like a complete knobhead if I'm going, well, I'm worth this much money. Like,
you don't even know.
Yeah, like I'm talking about myself,
Yeah.
and like, whereas if you've got someone liaising with it, and then I can concentrate on just thinking about the video ideas and filming, whilst Matt's like doing all like the money side of it. The actual Monaco is like, it is nice. I mean, I'm getting it tattooed on my leg, but it's a really nice place. But like the journey down there is like
amazing.
Just so good. Like that's what people miss out. Like they think, they fly to Monaco and they think, oh well, I've been there now, I've done it.
Yeah,
but it's the drive down. I think that's really good.
That's
like,
the experience.
Yeah, there's loads of places you can visit on the way down, and like especially doing it in a car like the Murcielago, it's like it's gonna be amazing. And that's like my dream car, going to like a place that like we love going to each year, and we're gonna film a like special video for
does
that.
Matt too actually drive cars as well, or will he be with you together?
So he'll probably go in with me. Like Matt's good at curbing wheels.
Wow.
Could go in the van.
Oh,
That could be the new camera van.
Yeah. Get rollers out the back.
Yeah. We were going to take the Range Rover.
So at what point did your dad get involved in it then? Because he wasn't on the videos from all along, was he?
With the Murcielago, so like it was all. I always spoke about like what I was doing, and like he watched some videos anyway. And then he retired from his job, and like he's always looking for things to do. Like and so like he normally does up houses or does a bit of work on the side for other people's cars and that type of stuff. And then when I picked up the Murcielago and it needed a full engine rebuild, that's like that's what he loves. He loves like engine rebuilds and mechanical stuff rather than the bodywork stuff. Yeah. And then he goes, oh, I'll help you with that. And I was like, oh, mint, that'd be wicked. So then we got him in and he started helping. And at first, like, he didn't really speak on camera or anything like that. And then, like, as time went on, next thing everyone loves him better than me. Like, literally, like, you could put him on camera and he'll just start
But
saying
you never
funny
planned
stuff.
for him to be involved?
No, like, it was literally going to be like, come down, tell me what to do and I'll film it, or like a bit of part-time stuff, and then one thing led to another, and then like people started loving him in the videos as well, and then instead of him coming down, I think 2 times a week, it went to 3 times, then 4 times, then literally every day. And then I bought this Porsche abroad, and then was it the second time I went over, I said, oh, why don't you come over and have a bit of like a holiday whilst we're there? And it worked really well. And then like, he didn't really have a holiday, he just kept working like with us, and he enjoyed it as well. And then we took him with us like for the last time we went. But I mean, it's mint because like we get to do all this stuff. We're working at the same time. My dad's getting paid and he's retired, so he's like, he enjoys working on cars and doing that type of stuff, but he hates customers. So now he's getting to do what he enjoys doing without the customers. But like to a whole different other level. Like now we're like on Lamborghinis and.
Most people don't know that your dad was a mechanic his whole life as well.
People
are like, how does Tony know? It's like because he worked on cars literally his whole life.
My dad's been a mechanic since he was
Pure
like 17, 18 years old, and but like. He hates cars, but like he doesn't. He drives around like a BMW 320D, and he hates it. He's like, I hate BMWs. So why do you drive that then?
It's normally the case though with that though, isn't it?
It's because he's been around them so long, but it like he doesn't look at a car and think, oh, that's really nice. It looks good. It sounds nice. He just think, oh, that has a problem with the cam belt.
Yeah, how's it built?
Oh, that one that has a really bad gearbox in that car. He doesn't look at anything like that. But but now he's like slowly getting to know. He didn't know anything about the high-end cars.
So at any point, would you have a day off and he said, I'm going to bob down to you and just do it myself?
We're just trying to get to that point now. So we're trying to get to the point where Matt can come down and film, and my dad can crack on with something, and Matt can just film my dad. And because what my dad was doing at the start is he prioritised getting the car built. So when we first got to America, he's like, let's crack on with it. And he'll be starting fixing the car before we even got the camera out. And we're like, look, the video's the priority, and then the cars come second, because obviously without making the videos, we don't make money fixing the cars. So we need to make the video the priority. So we need to make sure everything's filmed. But he was so adamant on getting the car done that like it rushed ahead and
just like a job.
But now he's like getting to it, like the video comes first, and it's more about the entertainment side than actually finishing the car. So like it takes a lot longer. It frustrated him at first, didn't it? Like when it was like, why do we have to film that?
You can't stop me.
So many things he put together we have to take apart again because he's already done it.
Gearbox.
He's already cracked on with doing the Ferrari gearbox and was like, oh, we need to film this, and he's like, he wants to get it done, but it's slowly getting it, and like because you have to think a certain way. Like in my head, I'm editing the video in my head as I go along. I'm thinking like, okay, so we've done this, but the viewers have only seen this part. What's going to make sense in the story?
They might miss too much of it.
Yeah, like my dad will like rebuild the gearbox and think everyone's seen that, but they ain't. It's only he's seen it. We've got to try and make the story in my head of the video. So
just slow it all down, basically.
So, but we're getting to that stage now where, like, because I think that would be good. I can have a day at home editing a video, and then Matt and my dad can come here and carry on working on the car and film almost like half an episode themselves, which would be amazing for me because we'd get way more. We'll get way more done that way. But yeah, it would be good to get to that stage. But it's getting there. And as I said, we're getting a new unit soon. And when we get a new unit, I think he'll be on that full time. It gets annoying after a while if you're doing the same thing over and over.
That's like anything.
Even with tattooing, I guess like if you were tattooing the same picture on someone's leg every single day, you'd lose your mind. But if you're doing different designs, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, and that's what makes it different. And you're doing a different person, so your conversation's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's it.
But speaking about the Rs6, obviously we've just been in and seen it, and to the naked eye, it's definitely the best Rs6 we've ever seen. It's
absolutely nuts. It's like the longest video we've ever uploaded. So like normally it's like really slow.
74.7, 74.3.
Oh, so it's like all the same basically.
So now, with it been on an hour, how many views have you had on that 1 hour now?
Well, so it's been up half an hour, and it's done 73,000.
Are you still surprised it was just normal for you now?
Now, like that's bad. Like that's low. Yeah, like in an hour. So on the top Rs6 one we did 93,000, so it's like 20,000 off. But like the first hours are pretty important. But with a longer video, it normally takes a little bit longer because we think that it's like if you see a longer video when you're driving home, you think, oh, I ain't gonna watch this now. I'm gonna wait till I get home and sit and watch it on. When we get the new unit, we're changing this into like a merch shop, so people will be able to come down on Friday evenings, Saturday daytimes and Sunday daytimes, and we're gonna have like a car park there railed off and then make it look like an actual retail shop. People will be able to buy merch, buy like sweets and coffee and stuff, and then get it so then people can come in, park up, have some food or buy some merch or whatever, chill, and then like go off. And it's like and it'd be quite cool again because people would have seen that all the cars got built in here, so like and then I could have like part-time staff on the weekend and everything like that. So I think it's like it'd just be like because we didn't want to give the unit, because we know if we lose this unit, like we'll never get it back because it's just in such a good location. Everyone wants the units around here, so we're like, we might as well keep it. It costs us £700 a month. If the merch shop can do £700 a month, then it pays for itself. So
that's a good idea.
So we just thought,
It's where it started as well, isn't it? I think.
Do we need to get a big Uber? Do we need to
No, we're not.
You know, like you can get those big, Uber XXL, and then like you don't have to drive home.
Just ring receptionist.
2
We
hours.
stay in a hotel.
It's 2 hours. It might not be.
Why don't
I'll pay
we?
for
Why
it.
don't we? Party back at yours.
Keep you here and lock you up in this unit and that. A little bedding corner over there.
Nah, fair play, mate. It's a dream job, really.
Yeah, it's mental. Love it.
Didn't even like a job, is it, really, for you?
So have you got any history in like filming and stuff, or you just sort of learnt yourself as you
No,
come?
so I started when I was like 16 doing graphic design, then started doing like animation, video, and then I worked for a design agency doing stuff like JD and Nike, and I just got really lucky in my job, and then met good people, went crazy, and then when I met Matt, it was like it all just came
Next level.
together.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
You used all your past work.
Yeah, so no, I love it. It's mint. You'd rather be making YouTube videos than TV or whatever nowadays, because
That's the future, isn't it?
yeah, but like TV is just so many approvals and there's a big team and you're not hands-on, whereas here, like whatever you film or you do here is straight on YouTube. That's it.
Yeah,
Like,
raw,
no
yeah.
approval, nothing. It's good.
It's like Matt will be on, Hannah will be on, my dad will be on, and like everyone's just like talking to each other, and like like they'll be absolutely like talking crap about like the car, or like he say he won't like it or I'll like it, and then it makes it part of it as well.
Yeah, better to watch.
Yeah. There's loads more like characters involved in it rather than just me behind the camera.
Yeah, because people can think it maybe get repetitive or.
Yeah, that's it, and it like some of the stuff goes really fast when it's just you and the camera like in the unit working. It's sometimes not as relatable to some people, but when they see like my dad's involved or my mates involved, it
they might
comes
think,
out
oh,
more
he's my cup of
relatable.
tea, or
Yeah, that's it.
Like female audience, like having Hannah involved.
Yeah. Even Kevin the dog, like even him being there, people just love watching it for Kevin.
He's a character,
Yeah.
I think when people watch as well, like they'll be watching like with their missus and stuff, and their
Yeah.
missus will be like, oh, I think that, and they'll be arguing themselves on the sofa.
Yeah, because they've got two different like opinions. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, how do I get one of them Y fridges in my shop, Matt?
I couldn't. Do you know what the white food? Have you tried
I've never tried it. What do they taste like?
Oh, you know what? This is gonna be like an advert.
Well, I'm not doing an advert for Y food.
What's your like favourite? Like like flavour? Would you go for like
Chicken
sweet?
tikka.
Chocolate.
No, I think the newer ones are better. I think the new like the apple banana is nice. That's my favourite.
What, with only 500 grams in as well?
500 calories,
500
26 vitamins and minerals, high in fibre, high in protein, lactose free, gluten free, no added sugar, and it's a perfect meal replacement. It's not a diet drink, it's not a protein shake.
We'll have to see what this Y food's about, won't we?
Yeah, that's it.
Very creamy, yeah, it's very thick.
It's like because
like
it's,
custard.
a meal replacement. Yeah, so it's like got to fill you up like.
Oh, I wonder if that's a Y food delivery right now.
They've got the new design now.
I think so. Oh yeah. So this one, this is a prototype model, but we've got a new design that looks way better. But I think beginning of next year is going to be like limited edition bottles which you can get, and yeah, different flavour as well. But yeah, like because I've been with them so long, we're making our own one with our own logo on. I think that's.
And when's that going to be out?
Like,
Christmas?
I think
January.
When
Everyone goes on the health kick. Everyone starts.
Yeah, when everyone decides, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's mad for you though. They play your sponsor from the start. Now your name's on.
Yeah, no one else is. No, they've not done anyone else's, and now like we've got like that's going to be in a shop. Like that's going to be mint.
Hey, oh, he's on all fours now.
That's going to be sick. That will.
Yeah, that's it. It's definitely something in your brain which because like now like, I can sit through this and it's fine, but if you're doing it on my right side I'll be crying. But no, I didn't notice that until I got my back done, where I could feel definitely a difference as you moved over to the other side. I was like, fucking hell, what is that in loads there? Like you're filming on your phone and it makes it feel way more, you
like
feel way more connected. Yeah. Whereas like if you're if filming everything all professionally and stuff, I think it takes that connection away from the YouTuber. Like that's when it becomes more TV.
Yeah, more like cinematic.
But we made the second channel to try all that stuff. We tried like a really cinematic style of like Netflix style of doing it, and then we tried like just filming on we filmed like one about James May with my Maserati on my iPhone, and it did loads of views, and was like all we did that day was like we're just trying to get the car started, and we just filmed loads of stuff on an iPhone, and it did really well. We were upset if like we get to like 1 million views, and I was absolutely buzzing. Now it's like if we're not getting over 2 million, we're upset. But I think that's just like the natural progression of it. People be like, oh my god, 2 million views is a joke. You should be happy with one, but it's like we don't progress unless we want like the next
keep
thing,
moving the bar.
Yeah, and that's just like the natural. You can't be comfortable with it. Like I didn't get to where I am from being comfortable.
So how's your second channel doing then? That sort of just your style of stuff.
So the second channel will film like
buying a van.
A lot of people don't understand it. Yeah, buying a van. Normally we do that. So yeah, buying a van so the second channel stuff. The main channel is more of the builds. So we'll show like the build series, like the kind of like the big videos where like the voiceover. There's a lot of editing. There's music on there. Whereas like the second channel, for example, all this, we went to the Nürburgring and I battered the splitter and I broke a bit of the wiring, but for a main channel video, it's not, compared to what we're doing now with the big smashes up and stuff, it's not really worth doing a video on that. But that's not to say people won't be interested in seeing that being repaired. So we was like, well, we're going to repair it anyway, we might as well film it. So we film it and then we put it on a second channel, less editing, a bit more raw, and we talk about a bit more of the updates. When we do the main channel video, we think of so many things to keep people's retention, like the way you say the intro, and like we don't put anything irrelevant in the video. So if we're filming on the Ferrari, we'll never go off topic and speak about the Porsche in the video. Whereas on the second channel, we wander off anyway. It's more about my life and everything. So we try it, and we thought, oh, it might. If it did 100,000 views, I'd be well happy with it. And then some of them were doing like 500k, like some of them were doing 1 million, and then we got sucked into we want to get the next video better than the last video.
Yeah,
and then like we didn't make the channel to do that. We got really sucked into doing it. Then we was like, oh yeah, what can we do for the next second channel video? Was like, let's try and do this, and was like, no, we need to just be putting content out as fast as we can on that. But yeah, but it's also good for trying out new things because we know what works on the main channel. You get so scared.
Do you think it's the same audience or slightly different?
Bit more of a hardcore audience, a lot more of a UK audience, But again, also we get a different type of audience. There's a lot of people that find the second channel and enjoy that, but don't watch the main channel videos because the main channels are like really over edited, they're voice-overed, and people just prefer like a vloggy style of video.
Yeah, not like education and stuff like that.
Yeah. They put more of a lifestyle vloggy video. But again, we could try a lot of stuff on there. Again, we tried filming on the iPhone to see if that would affect, does quality of the footage affect it? doesn't really matter. Does what type of style of thumbnail you do. So we've tried different style, and it's less of a risk. Like the main channel's like a bread and butter, and we need that to do well to pay for everyone's wages and like pay for what we're doing. But the second channel is just to figure out
fun,
things.
really,
yeah,
yeah.
like if we do this in the video, will people enjoy it and will they like it? And if they do, we can copy that over onto the main channel. Which
So you're just learning all the time.
it's a win-win, and we've seen so many more people pop up with second channels now after that, and like I think it just makes sense. It just makes sense to do it. But we think by end of next year we should be averaging 5 million views per video. Like we've said, we want to do, what was it, like a minimum of 2
Million every video.
2 million every video
by December.
By December, like that was like a goal to do that. But we do generally think that we can do 5 million per video. Like like the Rs6, the M3s, the M5s, they've been working the best because like they're like attainable, they're dream. It's a lot of what people search for. The supercars is what I really enjoy doing. Like it's like,
What, but the following as big?
it's not as big, but I love doing it and I love learning about it. And people talk about it. And when you go to shows, people are more looking at the supercars than they are your M5s, your M3s. But I mean, that RS6 is that's a different story anyway. But so this is the RS6, which we've just finished to go to SEMA. Well, it's nearly finished. And it's on the dyno for a reason, but I thought I'd show you guys, and because I think the video that I put out doesn't do it justice, but you can see the full kit here, and yeah, it's an absolute beast. Every time I look at it's mental. A different angle, it looks completely different, but yeah, I think it's wicked. But there's no other RS6 like it, so I'm happy with it. Does everyone know the meaning of it? Or do they not? Because let me explain it. So this is like a bit of a skyline of Monaco, and people will be yet to see. We've gone Monaco plenty of times, but it's one of my favourite places. So Monaco is obviously on the leg, and then the bat is a Murcielago, which is my favourite all-time dream car, is named after a bat, and that's why we've got that on the leg. And then the finish line flag, obviously the Monaco Grand Prix, all ties in with the GT3 at Florida, and we're slowly working our way up now, and yeah, it's all coming together. Oh, what? That's mint. I was seeing the little lamppost.
Little street light.
That's wicked. Oh, that's wicked, that.
So next time what we'll probably do is go on the back, get your calf done.
Yeah.
And like I say, a lot of your tattoos mean something, so I'm sure you'll come up with some kind of idea.
Yeah, we've got to build, you'll probably see us by the time the video comes out, the McLaren, and I'm sure we can get something McLaren. Maybe people could comment actually, because we're thinking McLaren with something to do with Amsterdam. So no illegal drugs, but but yeah, something to do with Amsterdam with the McLaren. Maybe people comment tattoo ideas, because yeah, it's going to be quite difficult to think of that and get it in that awkward space as well. But definitely think there's opportunity for that. And
Lovely.
There's plenty more room for everything else.
So just before we go, we're going to have a quick chat about the old van.
Yeah, how are you getting home? I'm nervous now.
Right, the van.
People are going to think this is set up, and it's
This is genuinely
100%
not set
genuine.
up.
Yeah.
I've been watching Jan Tattoo Mart and I've been pondering, thinking, am I doing the right thing, am I not? So I've told him exactly what I paid for the van, and it was by far the cheapest van. I'll never ever replace it. So Matt's made me an offer, £5 profit. And to be honest, I still could not get a single thing or anything like it. If Matt goes £2 dearer, it'll be the cheapest in the country. I will have the van delivered tomorrow if Lee's not working.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Lee, you're going to deliver it? If I agree.
If you agree this price, I'll get the van to you tomorrow. Only thing I need my plate off it.
Yeah.
I think he's got 20,000 mile on, 70 plate, don't need a thing, and it's just been serviced at VW. And you can take my beloved van from me.
Hold out your hand.
Deal. Hand on heart. This was not part of the plan, and
Hannah's just got herself a van.
yeah. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Cheers, Matt.